Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. I'm Noshina Hussein with Nissa Consulting, and I want to welcome you to a new series that I've been doing around fundraising basics. This is a series of 3 videos that will help you get your fundraising game on point. It's 3 very simple tools that I've introduced you to. Previously, I uploaded a video on one of the tools for how to build a case for support. And today I'm going to talk about a new tool and watch for a third video with the third tool. So let's get started. Fundraising is really an important aspect of every nonprofit's existence, especially because you want to develop an annual sustainability plan for your nonprofit so that you have enough money coming in to do all the wonderful things that you're doing, along with your mission programs and achieving those goals. So why is this information important? I think everybody needs to understand the type of giving and the amount that happens in the United States. So this is a report that Giving USA provides on an annual basis. And these numbers are from 2022. So right when we're kind of in the middle of the pandemic and giving is starting to kind of trend down. But you'll see that Americans gave almost $500 billion to the sector in 2022. And if you look at the orange piece of the pie, 64% of that money came from actual individuals, not from foundations, not from corporations or the government, but from actual people. So if the majority of donations are coming in from people, you need to have a plan on how to cultivate and steward your donors. That means building out the necessary tools to be successful. So 3 tools that I want to share with you is to develop a case for support, a donor database, and of course, building out a team. So today we're going to talk about the donor database. Now, investing in a donor database is really crucial and important to the entire fundraising plan. And I'm going to help you understand why. First is that it's going to improve the way you do fundraising. It's going to improve on how you do marketing and the messages that you send out. And it's going to help you communicate more strategically with your donors, whether they are potential donors, current donors, or even lapsed donors. Because you really want to be able to build stronger relationships with donors and raise more money. We want to make sure that a donor relationship isn't just transactional and it's not just about the donation, but that these people are allies and ambassadors of your mission. Now, the critical reasons for having a donor database is that you can actually manage the donor information. Now, how many of you have donor information in a spreadsheet, in a notebook, on a Google Doc, or a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet? I mean, it could be everywhere and anywhere depending on where you are in your journey. But having a donor database allows you to have a one place where you can organize all the data. Is one place for all the donor data and their donations to exist. And this helps with your team effectiveness because now it isn't like all the information is in somebody's brain, or if somebody leaves and that information goes with them, but now it helps everyone on the team have access to the information and do their jobs better. The other reason why a donor database is really important is that it can help with integrations. So think about if you have accounting in QuickBooks Online, you can actually integrate your donor database so that when you input a donation coming into your donor database, it can be connected to your accounting and allow for more streamlined processes in being able to calculate and account for income that's coming in. It also allows you to integrate with your email provider. So if you have a communications platform like MailChimp, you can actually integrate your donor database with your email communication so that if you need to communicate with your donor, instead of having to go to another platform and figure out who to send it to, you can connect it so that you can send one email communication out to all your donors, previous donors, a donor from a specific campaign, or whatnot. So the integration is a really effective processing tool that can help you with communications. Now, the other biggest reason I think is that you can start to spot trends and opportunities with your donors, right? How do you know who is a top donor? How do you know who has been giving consistently? How do you find out if somebody hasn't given in a while? Do you know that one of the reasons, top reasons that donors give is because somebody asked them? What if you didn't know to ask? What if you forgot somebody or you didn't know who to make the ask for? You could have a lost opportunity on that. So, I want to introduce you to this concept of a gift pyramid. It's very basic, so I don't want you to think that this is like an incredibly amazing tool. But when you have a donor database, you can data mine. You can mine the data to understand who your major gifts are, who is consists of your upgraded gifts, and who is at the base. Now, what's fascinating is that when you look at the pyramid, so if you take a list of all your donors and you sort it by, top amount to whatever is at the lower end, you'll notice that 60% of the money that comes in comes from the top 10% of your donors. So it's really important to steward those donors. It's important to talk to them and build a relationship, tell them about your mission, what kinds of programs you're running, where you're at with your goals, and what kind of impact you're making. And 10% is not a lot of people sometimes, right? It could just be 10 people. Then you'll look and see that the upgraded gifts, which is 20% of the money, is going to come from 20% of the donors. And this is a great section of this pyramid where you would want to talk to and communicate with upgraded donors about the work that you're doing. Because once they start to see the amazing work, they're actually more likely to give. They will increase their amount. And of course, the bottom is the base. The base is what is like the foundation of your organization. And 20% of the dollars that come in from 70% of those donors. So looking at this gift pyramid, you're going to probably have different ways of communicating with each one of these levels. And you'll have a different treatment, different type of interaction, and probably different people on the team doing the work. So having a donor database allows you to see who falls into those categories and how you want to interact with them. Because remember, building relationships with donors is really how you want them to be a part of your mission and your goals and your organization. You don't want it to be a transaction. It shouldn't be that this person all you need them for is their money. This really should be about cultivating and stewarding and helping donors feel the joy of giving. As somebody who donates to multiple organizations, I love to be able to help an organization reach its goals. I want to be able to give. So you're inviting donors to participate in that joy of giving. The second thing is, like, as a donor, you're making dreams come true. They're fundraising, they're giving dreams that they want to help other organizations, help people in the community make those dreams come true by building that relationship for that donation. And finally, donors want to be your allies and ambassadors, right? These are people who believe in your organization, believe in the things that you are fighting for, believe in what you are accomplishing. And so donors can be some of the best allies to tell the world about what you are doing and give testimony to that wonderful work. And then they're ambassadors in the community. They're going out in the community and telling other people about why they love your organization so much. So invest in a donor database. And if you need help, contact me. I would love to be able to help you navigate how to find the right donor database and build out your donor database so that you can have more sustainability and a great fundraising year. So it was nice talking to you. Watch out for the next video that's going to be coming out soon about the third tool around how to build a team and a culture of fundraising. Take care. Have a great day. Assalamu alaikum.